Hey guys, in this video we're going to be doing NFL predictions week 10. Can't believe we're already in week 10. It's crazy. So let's hop right into this video where we got the Broncos versus the Raiders, and I'm going to take the Broncos to beat the Raiders, and this is obvious. Now, the offense in the Raiders looked way better than before, so that's good. Other than that though, I honestly, the Broncos are just a way better team. I have them number one in the power rankings. They have to win. If not, then, well, damn. Alright, now we're going to our Germany game, because now we got international games again for 2 weeks. We got Germany game. We got the Colts versus the Atlanta Falcons. And the Falcons, they, played it close versus the Patriots. So that's good. The Colts, they got Sauce Gardner now, A, and, B, they also had, like, one of the worst games you have ever seen by a fucking team. Five fucking turnovers, dude. That is not good at all. So, honestly, this could be a close game, but I'm going to take the Colts to beat the Falcons. I feel like this is going to be should be an easier win, too, just simply because of how, the Falcons been playing. They've been up and down a lot. So, yeah, alright. Now we're going to go ahead and go with the 1 o'clock games. We got the Texans versus the Jaguars, and I'm going to take the Jaguars to beat the Texans. CJ Stroud's going to be out. The Jaguars do got a new weapon in Jacoby Myers, so that's pretty good. That's going to help the Jaguars a lot. So, overall, this is going to be an interesting game. So, I'm going to take the Jaguars to beat the Texans. Now we got the Jets and the Browns. Ultimate tank battle. This game's going to absolutely stink. The Jets got rid of everybody in the deadline. So, this team's absolutely horrible. And the Browns, they're the Cleveland Browns. They're still starting Dylan Gabriel. Like, I'm gonna take the Browns, I guess. I have to take the Browns over the Jets. I'm not picking for the Jets this week. Like, the Jets are just terrible, and both teams are coming back from bye week, but I think I'm gonna take the Browns to beat the Jets. Now we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins. I'm gonna take the Bills. The Dolphins just suck. The Bills don't gonna do anything in the deadline, and they're just gonna beat us like usual, and we're tanking. So yeah, and Mike McDaniel's an idiot. So I mean, yeah, we're gonna lose to the Bills. It's gonna be a 1-score game. It's gonna be close. Miami's probably gonna have a lead in the fourth quarter, and we're gonna choke it like usual because it's what we do. So yeah, now we got the Steelers and Chargers. Now this is an interesting game. The Chargers, they almost lost to the Titans. Meanwhile, the Steelers, they dominated the Colts on defense. Now this is interesting. This can go either way. I think I am going to take the Steelers. Now I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers do beat the Steelers, but I'm going to take the Steelers over the Chargers. I think this might be a dumb pick, but oh well. Now we got the Vikings versus the oh wait, that's the Sunday night game. What the fuck? Okay, well, yeah, I'm picking the Steelers over the Chargers. I didn't know that was the Sunday night game. What the fuck? I thought this was the Monday night game. Sunday night game. I'm retarded, am I? Sorry, gang. Anyways, so we got the Ravens versus the Vikings, and this is an interesting game because the Ravens, they beat bad teams, and they've been looking pretty decent. Meanwhile, the Vikings, they beat the Lions, but I'm not too trustworthy on the Vikings just yet. I'm going to take the Ravens to beat the Vikings. Not trustworthy on the Vikings yet. And then we got the Patriots versus the Buccaneers, and honestly, this is an easy pick, the Buccaneers. I know the Patriots been apparently looking so good, but honestly, they beaten like 1-win teams. They got a lucky win versus the Bills, and anyone could beat the Falcons at this point. The Dolphins did it. It was easy. But this is the true competition that the Patriots are facing. And the last time the Patriots faced on actual competition was the Steelers, and the Steelers was dominating on defense. I feel like this could be another defensive dominance from the Bucks. I feel like Drake May is going to throw a lot of picks and a lot of turnovers. You know, it's typical Drake May. Now we got Chicago versus the Giants, and I'm taking Chicago to beat the Giants, and it's not going to be close. I feel bad for the Giants. I like the Giants. I like Jackson Dart, but at the same time, though, can't go follow the Giants a lot anymore due to a lot of the injuries. At least again, Jackson Dart looks good. Other than that, though, yeah, the Chicago Bears might dominate the Giants. Now we got the Saints versus the Panthers, and this is an interesting game. Yeah, the Panthers, they beat the Packers, and the Saints are the Saints. I'm taking the Panthers at home. The Panthers are probably going to dominate the Saints, honestly, on offense. I think Rico Dowdle is going to have another insane game. I mean, this is going to be, again, another good game from Rico Dowdle. Maybe Bryce Young might have himself a little bit of a game. Yeah, this might be just a dominant performance, and we might see the Panthers look good for the first time. Like, I know the Panthers are good right now, but I mean, this might be the actual first blowout we see by the Carolina Panthers. But let's see. Now we got the Cardinals versus the Seahawks, and Jacoby Brissett is way better than Kyler Murray. Now this could be interesting because the Cardinals did beat the Cowboys, but the Cardinals 10-2 on the Cowboys. I'm going to go against them. Seahawks look so hot right now and they dominate the Washington Commanders with Jaden Daniels playing. I mean, I can't go against this. I can't go against the Seahawks at the moment. They're like the hottest team in the NFL. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. Now we got the Los Angeles Rams versus the San Francisco 49ers. Now a lot of people are probably going to pick the Los Angeles Rams to beat the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not. The 49ers... this is going to be the first week I'm not going against the 49ers, because the 49ers tend to own the Rams a lot, A. B, this is in San Francisco, and C, the injuries, they can, the 49ers are coping well with these injuries. Like, I mean, they're a very good team with injuries, so I'm not going to dump the 49ers this week. I'm going to go with the 49ers to beat the Rams. Now we got the Commanders versus the Lions, and this was supposed to be an entertaining game until Jaden Daniels suffered an arm injury, and he is going to be out for the rest of the season. And the Commanders are beyond fucked. The Lions, their O-line's fucked. The O-line's very unhealthy. Honestly, though, I'm going to go with the Lions, though. The Lions are going to probably dominate the Commanders, easy. Yeah. Because it's just, the Lions, they want revenge from last year, and the Commanders are beyond fucked, like what I just said. Now we got the Eagles versus the Packers, and honestly, I am not picking the Packers in this game. I'm picking the Eagles. Yeah, this is gonna be a complete domination. Well, the teams on by, yeah, there's 4 teams on by. Yeah, I know this is gonna be. Yeah, the Eagles are gonna beat the Packers. Because the Eagles are such a good team right now, and they did a lot during the trade deadline too. That's what's good. They did a lot for the trade deadline. And on the bye week, the Packers, they lost to the fucking Panthers, and they looked absolutely dog shit. Now this could be another tie, because I feel like that's a trend for the Packers too. They can lose to the worst team and a bad team and a low scoring shitty game. We saw it with the Browns and they tied. But honestly, ties are impossible to predict, so I'm just going to pick the Eagles to beat the Packers. Now, again, I wouldn't be surprised if the Packers did beat the Eagles, but I think the Eagles are going to be a hot team right now, and I think I'm going to take the Eagles to beat the Packers. Anyway, so yeah, this will be my NFL prediction, so let's look up. Yeah, so my predictions. I wish I knew that the Chargers and Steelers game was Sunday night, but it wasn't. Well, it was, but I'm dumb. Oh well. That is going to wrap up my video though, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.